Hey everybody, we're back with more Dragon Age Origins. Whew, what happened last video? I don't remember at all. Let's forget about it. Today, let's take a look at some other Warden origin stories. Yeah, I played as a human noble in my main playthrough, which I feel like probably is the most privileged I could have been as a human, and also as a noble. And there are probably alternative perspectives or things that we can't learn while being on this pedestal here, so let's take a look at some of the other ones, and I'm probably just gonna speed through the creation because who cares? The background you select will determine which of the 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. We're gonna play up until where we become the Warden, basically. Everything converges at Ostagar, but before that there's like 2 hours of content. We can be a guy, sure. And why don't we start with being a human mage then? Yeah, so we could be, for human noble, we could have been a warrior or a rogue. But both of these are probably the same in terms of origin story. So a human mage. Wielding a power as dangerous as it is potent, you know that magic is a curse for those lacking the will to control it. You anxiously await your harrowing, the one chance to prove yourself against the demons lurking without and within. Succeed, or be slaughtered by the knights who ward against your kind. The Circle Tower, we visited it in our playthrough, but I don't really feel like I understand it that well.
Greetings.
So maybe we'll get more here. You can just be a random dude. Wow, these are all pretty... Yeah, you know what? Let's go. Amel. We have a default name. Thalen Amel. Alright.
On a cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Calenhad stands the tower fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi. This tower is the only place in Ferelden where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice.
No choice.
Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the Dream Realm, the Fade, are drawn to you and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
I feel like I look too old to be a new mage. Whoa, okay, in the beginning here, they're sending out a lot of terms already. Fade, harrowing. But I feel like if you start here, you get a much better overview of stuff like the Chantry, magic, Templar relationships. Because for a human noble, we didn't see a Templar until like Ostagar. And I remember being confused by how the Templars were protecting the mages. Is there any other option?
There is tranquility.
Is losing all your magic an option? No, I have faith that you will succeed.
Know this, apprentice. If you fail, we Templars will perform our duty. You will die.
Fantastic.
This is lyrium, the very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you, and remember the Fade is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, First Enchanter. You are ready.
Every group has their own secret little test. That's how you become part of the in-group. I'm going to the Fade already? Soldier's Pass. Yeah, no, those are. We don't need those. Okay. Well, what do we have in terms of skills? The Harrowing. We should probably read that. Among apprentice... We read this one. Have we read this one? Because I know I didn't fill out every single entry before. Among apprentices of the Circle, nothing is regarded with more fear than the Harrowing. Little is known about this rite of passage, and that alone would be cause for dread. But it is well understood that only those apprentices who pass this trial are ever seen again. They return as full members of the Circle of Magi. Of those who fail, nothing is known. Perhaps they are sent away in disgrace, perhaps they are killed on the spot. I heard one patently ridiculous rumor among the Circle at Ravane, which claimed that failed apprentices were transformed into pigs, fattened up, and served at dinner to the senior enchanters. But I could find no evidence that the Ravane Circle ate any particular quantity of pork. Oh, we've read this one, I remember it. The pork part. But yeah, as a warrior, a Kuzland member, we didn't know too much about the Harrowing. Shimmering Orb of Light. Instantly restore health. Okay. Cool. Oh, we have a bunch of the DLC stuff, I guess? Well, I'm just trying to get through here, so I think it's okay that we just throw on a bunch. Why not? Whatever, it's fine. Memory Band. Do I have like a staff or something? No. Okay, okay. Ugh. Beyond the Wall, Spirits and Demons. I think we've read that one when we were in the Fade. Okay. Wisps. Mages can use spells to attack enemies. Simply left-click and figure it out. We have Arcane Bolt. We have a Flame Blast. We have Weakness.
Don't give them the advantage!
Oh, you know what? I don't have a staff, though. Maybe that's why I'm going up to punch people. Am I not supposed to have a staff? That does seem kind of... I mean, aside from the DLC stuff, basically. Yeah, I don't have a... I gotta use my Arcane Bolt then, because otherwise we're gonna be randomly going up to people. Which wouldn't be good. But I can't... That has a cooldown.
Most excellent!
So far, so good. What are we meant to face at the end of the Fade? As we're coming to the Fade under a completely different context this time, it's just a test for me. It's not me trying to rescue Arl Eamon or anything like that. What the hell? Ugh. Don't like the map.
Someone else thrown to the wolves, as fresh and unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars. Not to you, me, anyone.
Is this the Fade?
It's always the same, but it's not your fault. You're in the same boat I was, aren't you? Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me, well, Mouse.
You can change your shape?
This place isn't real like you understand it. Here you are what you perceive. I think I used to be like you. Before. The Templars kill you if you take too long, you see. They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body to reclaim, and you don't have much time before you end up the same.
What am I supposed to do?
There's something here, contained, just for an apprentice like you. You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can. That's your way out. Or your opponents, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade.
Why pit me against such a creature?
A question for those in the tower. Maybe you'll be lucky enough to ask. Maybe someday, so will I. There are others here. Other spirits. They will tell you more. Maybe help. If you can believe anything you see, I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance was long ago, but you may have a way out.
Was this the same mouse that we saw when we go to the
A
Fade?
dangerous spirit is not far. Don't go near it unless you're ready to fight.
I'll never be ready. This is all I've got. Is this the same mouse that we saw before? I wonder. Oh, hello.
It is dangerous to be out in the open like this. Not that hiding helps much in the Fade.
How have you survived here so long?
I missed my chance. So I became small, unnoticeable. I hide from the bigger things, learn from the smaller things. There are places you can hide where the shadows go on forever. You stay there long enough, and the shadows begin to creep inside of you. I don't know how long it's been. Forever, maybe.
Minute 1 and I already feel like the complete underdog. As a Kuzlin, I was the lord's daughter in a big castle, but here they're like, okay, you're a mage, throw you in the Fade. By the way, if you fail, we'll kill you. Bye. What do you know about the Fade?
It's the realm of dreams. You know that, don't you? Everyone comes here to dream, but it's fleeting, and they remember little. But mages can enter awake, and that draws attention. There are many spirits in the Fade. These demons feed on the dark parts of the mind. The Templars in the tower would give them a meal for certain.
Is it possible to change like you do?
Maybe. If you're able to forget that you're you, that takes a long time. You can't think like a spirit. They shape the Fade according to their will. Solid things, real things are just more complicated ideas. I think you'd better focus on something simpler. Defeat your spirit or demon, or be killed.
Yeah, let's not stay long. Where are these other spirits you mentioned?
Directions are tough here. If you look around, I'll tell you if we're getting close. How about that?
How do I get out of here?
Normally there are doorways out, portals, but I think the mages have sealed them. I don't know how long that lasts. Until you complete your harrowing, I imagine.
Well, let's keep moving then.
I'm ready if you are.
Thank you for helping me, even though it might not be to your benefit at all, because you can't go out.
That is where the test will take place. The creature can be anywhere, but it manifests there.
Yeah, looks like an arena to me, but I don't see anybody. Meanwhile, more wisps. That's
As
fine.
you say.
Flame Blast is too far away. I gotta either wait for my arcane bolt to come back or come punch you. Do I really not have a staff? They throw me in here without a staff? Seriously? I guess I meant to do it like that. Twisted structure.
As you say.
No, we've read these. Vase of healing. Well, I'm okay for now. And the mouse is not helping me. Yeah. Oh god. Spirit of Valor. Okay, let's talk to him first. To that end here.
Another spirit this way. It never seemed equal to its name to me.
You've seen him before. Oh, these are the same spirits that we saw when we went to the Fade.
Another mortal thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see. Your mages have devised a cowardly test. Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, and to be sent unarmed against a demon.
You know why I'm here?
You are not the first sent here for such testing, nor shall you be the last, I suspect. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come.
I wonder if this means that if you come back to the Fade later on with the Arl Eamon business, would the mages get a different type of setup? Because we're seeing the same people again. What kind of spirit are you?
I am Valor, a warrior spirit. I hone my weapons in search of the perfect expression of combat.
Did you create all of these weapons?
They are brought into being by my will. I understand that in your world, mages are the only ones who can will things into being. Those mortals who cannot must lead such hollow, empty lives.
Would one of these weapons affect the demon?
Without a doubt. In this realm, everything that exists is the expression of a thought. Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle, and my will makes that need reality. Do you truly desire one of my weapons? I will give one to you, if you agree to duel me first.
Oh.
Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested.
We're getting tested inside a test. It seems you would prefer to kill me yourself.
How dare you accuse me? I am no demon preying upon helpless mortals to steal their essence. I am a being of honor and valor. I am a warrior.
Then prove it. Help me fight the demon.
You are insolent. But your will is unquestionably strong. Very well, mortal. You prove to me that you possess the strength to resist this demon. Go, prove your worth as you must. I am confident you will succeed.
Sweet. We didn't have to fight the guy. Can I have something? Do you have a staff that I can have?
You have Valor's staff. There is nothing else I can do for you.
Thank you. I imagine if your willpower wasn't high enough, then you would have to duel him. What, with my fists? At least we can finally cast spells at a distance. At a glance though, like, just within the first 5 minutes here, I feel like this is, not as beginner-friendly as the Kuzlin one. As we have to deal with the combat and learning the world right away. Both of which are not easy. It's a very dense world. Kinda like how back when our librarian guy was the human noble librarian guy at our castle, he was telling me the history of Orlais and Ferelden. I couldn't take in anything, because at that point, we didn't know anything. Mouse, help me!
Be cautious. There is another spirit here. You, but still.
Spirit or demon?
So, you are the mortal being hunted. And the small one, is he to be a snack for me?
I don't like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
No matter. The demon will get you eventually. And perhaps there will even be scraps left.
What kind of spirit are you?
It's a demon. Maybe even more powerful than the one chasing after you.
Be gone. Surely you have better things to do than bother sloth, mortal. I tire of you already.
Have we never seen a sloth demon in the main playthrough? I certainly haven't seen anything with this appearance. Why are you called sloth? What are you?
I am a spirit of sloth. Yes, a creature of the Fade. Unlike yourself, mortals are ever the visitors here. Still, you serve your function. Only the mortals like yourself are truly annoying.
Mortals like myself?
You are aware.
a mortal with power and will. The sort of creature that some spirits hunger for.
A mage?
I might be inclined for such a meal myself. It would be interesting to see the mortal world through your eyes, live inside your form. But I'm disinclined to begin such a struggle.
So you're a demon?
As you mortals might term it. But not all demons are demons. Worry about the one hunting you.
Well, this guy's not hunting me, so I guess it's not a demon. But I need help defeating a demon.
You have a very nice staff. Why would you need me? Go. Use your weapon, since you have earned it. Be valorous.
I earned it by
He looks
talking.
Powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me? You mean teach the mortal to take this form? Why? Most mortals are too attached to their forms to learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a better student. You let go of the human form years ago.
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide?
Hiding doesn't solve anything. We need to face our fears.
I have faced more in this place than you can imagine. Fear
sorry.
is just one more thing. But you are right. Hiding doesn't help. I'm sorry, it's the Fade. It changes you. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear. If you'll teach me.
That's nice. But teaching is so exhausting. Away with you now.
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
Mouse wants to learn. Teach him, please.
You wish to learn my form, little one? Then I have a challenge for your friend. Answer 3 riddles correctly, and I will teach you. Fail, and I will devour you both. The decision is yours.
Oh. Teach Mouse the bear form or I will kill you. Let's not be that egotistical. I accept your challenge, Sloth.
Truly? Oh, this gets more and more promising. My first riddle is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
Seas with no water. A boat, a map? Map? Coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. A map.
Correct. Let's move on. The second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I?
If you have wit, you'll use me well. Tongue? Oh, people holding their tongue. Rarely touched. My tongue?
Yes, your witty tongue. Fair enough. One more try, shall we? Often will I spin a tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire eve, but alas, you won't remember me. What am I?
A dream?
You are correct. Rather apropos here in the Fade, no? But you've won my challenge and proven yourself an amusing distraction. So, I shall teach you my form. Now, listen carefully.
Is this supposed to be a bear?
Like this?
What?
Am I a bear? It feels heavy.
Close enough. Go then and defeat your demon or whatever you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling.
Okay, well, I mean, you're much spikier and stuff, but hey, Maybe we're strengthening our forces to fight the eventual demon here. That's what's going on. I mean, a mouse named, or a bear named Mouse. Perfect. Rage. Slam. Sure. Does that mean that Duncan eventually comes to the Circle Tower looking for recruits? Is that how this all starts? Well, I'm in the middle of the harrowing right now, and I damn well better survive. But do we go back now? That was a dead end. We got both of them to help us. The Spirit of Valor and the Sloth Demon. That's gotta be pretty good. Oh boy.
Now we do battle.
Oh, Mouse, you better do something. Yeah, waste your flame blast like that, why don't you, dummy? Get this one, get this one.
Come, let us end this.
I haven't been using weakness.
It's a fine thing we've done.
Caster drains target of energy for 20 seconds, suffering attack, movement speed. That's a good one to start with. Okay, we can do that. Well, thank you for all your help. Pretty small fade section, all things considered, if this really is the end of it. Is there another way through? We've already been to both places. I don't see anything here. Oh.
And there is a spirit of rage.
Let's go! You want to talk? Well, I don't want to talk.
And so it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine, body and soul.
Then come and get me, if you can.
Oh, I shall. So this creature is your offering, Mouse. Another plaything as per our arrangement.
What?
I'm not offering you anything. I don't have to help you anymore.
Oh. And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules.
I'm not a mouse now.
I'm a bear.
And soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
Cut the crap. Let's get fighting. So we have a few wisps. Can I completely ignore them? Because this guy, the bear, mouse is tanking everything anyway. I feel like we can get away with this.
It has begun.
Oh! I'm sorry, mouse. We coup? We not coup. Okay, we gotta keep going. Oh.
You did it.
Never mind.
You actually did it. When you came, I hoped that maybe you might be able to, but I never really thought any of you were worthy.
The ones you betrayed before me. What were their names?
What? They were not as promising as you. It was a long time ago. I don't remember their names. I don't even remember my own name. It's the Fade, and the Templars killing me. Like they tried with you.
So this guy's been living by giving offerings to the Rage Demon. Wow, and I even made the Sloth Demon teach you how to become a bear and all that. You didn't betray me, but the fact that you betrayed the other people makes me uneasy. But yeah, he's just trying to survive in any form he can, I guess. So what is it that you think you can get from me?
You defeated a demon. You completed your test. With time, you will be a master enchanter with no equal. And maybe there's hope in that for someone as small and as forgotten as me. If you want to help, there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside. You just need to want to let me in.
What, you want to possess me or something? That's not happening. I'm starting to think the other demon wasn't my test.
What?
What do you... Of course it was. What else is here that could harm an apprentice of your potential? You are a smart one.
Simple killing is a warrior's job. The real dangers of the Fade are preconceptions, careless trust, pride.
Oh, I did trust him though.
Keep your wits about you, mage. True tests never end.
Because the point of the harrowing was to prove that we can guard ourselves against possession, demonic possession. The pride demon just left.
Are you all right? Say something, please.
Jowen? Jowen!
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. They carried you in this morning. I didn't even realize you'd been gone all night. I've heard about apprentices who never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like?
It was... I can't tell him. It's a secret. It's a secret, but I mean, all the mages would know about the harrowing, right? It was... harrowing.
Is that why they don't tell us what it's about? I know I'm not supposed to know, but we're friends. Just a little hint and I'll stop asking, I promise.
So Jowen used to be at the Circle Tower and then somehow he got into blood magic and then left. And then the Erminric, was it? Was the one who tried to capture him, the Templar? If he's a friend of mine, okay. I had to enter the Fade.
Really? That's it?
And if a demon possesses you, they kill you.
That makes sense. They want to see if you can resist a demon and stop yourself from becoming an abomination. And now you get to move to the nice mage's quarters upstairs. I'm stuck here and I don't know when they'll call me for my harrowing.
Wait. All mages go through the harrowing to prove that they can guard themselves and not become abominations. Yet later on, with the whole Circle Tower debacle, we saw 20 million abominations. What happened there? They'll summon you to the test when you're ready.
I've been here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me.
So this might be part of why he became a blood mage then. He feels like he wasn't getting his chance and he just wants to do something. Doesn't everyone go through a harrowing?
The tranquil never go through a harrowing. You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens.
What's the rite of tranquility?
You've seen the tranquil around the tower, like Owain who runs the stockroom. He's so cold. No, not even cold. There's just nothing in him. It's like he's dead but still walking. His voice, his eyes are lifeless.
The problem is that mages can get possessed by demons. And there's two solutions. The person themselves having enough willpower to block that demonic possession, or if you can't do that, then we make you into a tranquil, which means that you cannot get possessed because there's nothing there to get possessed by. You're an empty vessel. What did they do to him?
He's been made tranquil. I don't know how they do it exactly, but you're cut off from the Fade. It takes away your magic abilities, along with your dreams and emotions.
No emotions? How is that possible?
The Fade is the dream realm. Maybe it's a side effect of being cut off from the Fade. No dreams, no emotions? Apprentices can ask to be made tranquil if they fear the harrowing, but the Circle also forces tranquility on those they feel are weak. And sometimes they force it upon apprentices they think might be too dangerous as mages. I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irving as soon as you woke up.
Mages have it rough. They never asked for this, and they're just born with this ability that they somehow have to, they have to do something about it. What for?
He didn't tell me. About the harrowing, I'd guess, but you never know with Irving. You'd better not keep him waiting. We can speak later.
No, we can speak more now,
Did you hear
Jowen.
anything? Is he all right? Is he awake?
Why do you care? Are you best friends now?
I'm just curious. That Templar, Cullen, said it was the quickest, cleanest harrowing he'd ever seen.
Oh.
He must be so talented.
Someone sounds jealous.
I just know I'll be terrified when my time comes. Like Wendell was. He'd throw up every day for the next week just thinking about it.
Ladies, you talking about me? I'm right here.
Congratulations on your test.
Thank you. Thank you. We're just in the tower now. Cool.
My mentor says I have great potential.
Well, everybody says that about their kids.
I wonder when I'll get to go for my harrowing.
This is the apprentice quarter. Everyone here is apprentices.
Jowan's been acting weird all day. Have you seen him?
Is he part of the reason why things happen here? Why the status quo has been disrupted? I'm sorry, where was the first enchanter? In the high tower of the mages. It doesn't say. In his office, I guess? Which wouldn't be this way.
I shall do it.
Harrowing tonight?
Don't know. Gregor hasn't said anything yet. And shh, we're on duty.
There's no one here.
Someone's always watching. I swear it's like the walls have eyes.
Hey, did you hear about that apprentice that was
Shh.
To become a Grey Warden?
Yes, is there something you need?
That's a big door?
Yes, it is. Do you need something, or are you just here to state the obvious?
Is this the only way out of the tower?
The only safe one, as far as I know. There are windows on the higher levels, but surely you don't need me to warn you of the dangers of leaping from them. It never ends well.
I never thought about it like that, but the circle tower, the design in a way, it's a prison. It's a prison that you can't escape from. Mages are forcibly taken here, and that's that. What's out there?
For Eldon, it's not very interesting. Mostly farms, the occasional river.
We don't even get to leave. Ever? No, I imagine the full-fledged mages, the ones who can control themselves, can probably leave. But come back later, right? They can't. They can go out for grocery shopping, but they can't live outside, can they? Actually, I'm not too sure. Can I leave the tower?
No, you may not. I'm surprised you ask. I would have thought you'd be used to this idea by now.
Used to being a prisoner? Why can't I leave?
Only mages on official circle business are allowed to leave the tower, and the first enchanter has not informed us of any mages leaving the tower today.
Okay, I should get going.
Make a smile fortune on you.
I already feel oppressed.
At least you get to walk around. I'm stuck guarding this door for another 3 hours.
But you can leave the tower, though.
It has begun.
You can leave the tower. I can't leave. Ever.
It shall be done.
Unless if it's on official business. Which would never happen for an apprentice. Will I get to see Wynn here? I wonder.
Did you hear? Hear what? I heard they suspect someone of dabbling in blood magic. Why would anyone do something so stupid? That's a death sentence.
Because blood magic is powerful, you can bend others to your will and force demons into your service.
That's what I hear anyway.
Blood magic. It's also very forbidden though, guys. I'll have that cowl. Thank you.
I heard Humbert volunteered to take the right of tranquility. How awful.
I wish I could leave the tower once in a while.
They're setting up the scene here. Lots to learn about being a mage and the nature of magic in Ferelden. Cabinet. Acolyte staff. We don't have to care about this. But the... Actually, did I get the... No, the staff didn't carry over from the Fade. The Fade? It's a place of emotions. All the demons are named after human emotions. Oh. Oh, we can actually go to the basement. We've never been able to do this before, right? Last time we fought a demon as we were trying to open the basement, but...
It has begun.
Oh. But I don't think it was possible for us to come inside. If I remember right, it's actually quite a trek to the first enchanter. Well, let's get walking.
You must control the fire with your will. Keep the flames steady. We don't want it sputtering and leaping about. That's what causes most of the injuries.
Injuries?
Oh!
But...
Calm down!
Steady. It reacts to your emotions. If you panic, it will... No. Breathe.
Whoa!
You know, in my experience, flint and tinder works just as well. Maybe we should start with that.
I know he saved him and all, but this guy was legitimately burning for like a full 1 second.
Can you tell where I burned off my hair? Is it very obvious?
It's okay, it's not that bad. The nature of magic is intrinsically tied to human emotion. I think that's the thing they're getting at here.
Good day to you.
The type of emotion, the strength of the emotion.
Was the harrowing scary? It must have been. Why else would they call it that?
Why do they call it something so scary? That doesn't help.
Do you remember what the chantry says about magic?
Magic must serve man and not rule over him.
Very good. And what do you think that means? Can anyone tell me?
Only boys can do magic.
Hey!
No, that's not what it means.
It means that magic should be used to help people, but we can't use our magic to force people to do what we want.
That's right. We should not abuse the gift the Maker has given us.
We should not use magic to force people to do what we want. Is exactly what they do to mages.
I'm going to be a powerful mage when I grow up.
This middle kid's a teacher's pet.
Boys are better at magic than girls.
I like ponies.
Well, he's a teacher's pet for a reason.
I heard your harrowing went well. That's wonderful to hear.
Thanks. Thank you. Although I feel like I got a late start in life. I've got like this full beard and all. Everyone around me looks kind of young. The fade.
Concentrate. Hold the shield. Pathetic. If I had put all my power behind that spell, you would have been obliterated. I am not your enemy. Fear is your enemy. It is a weakness that can be exploited. Should you face a demon with your will wavering so, it would consume you. Is that what you want? No. Then stand firm and know you can resist whatever I throw at you. Again.
Force fielding himself. Mental will.
Hello there.
Is what's important to control magic.
It's nice to see you still alive.
Nice to see I'm still alive too.
Did you hear the rumor about someone being a blood mage?
Well, we know it's Jowen. Oh, so if you start as a mage and then you find out that Jowen was the one who poisoned Arl Eamon, that would be like a double whammy then. But then, of course, every origin has its own ties to the main story, right? If we had this part, then we wouldn't have any connection with Rendon Howe. And the whole Denerim part.
Jowen's been acting weird all day. Have you seen him?
For a quick second.
As you say.
Owain. The Tranquil.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
What is the stockroom for?
The stockroom stores components used in magical and alchemical experiments. Do you require something?
Are you really a Tranquil mage?
I voluntarily submitted to the rite of tranquility. I was unwilling to undergo the harrowing. I find this state agreeable.
Wait, so Tranquils? Can they do magic? At all? What's the point of being a Tranquil then? If they're a Tranquil, can they leave? What's it like not having emotions?
I see the world with clarity. I remember the days when my mind was filled with inconvenient and seething emotions. Now things are simple.
It's like being neutered as a mage. So why can't they leave then? There's no threat of them being possessed anymore. Can they not leave still? What was becoming tranquil like?
It is difficult to describe. I would perhaps compare it to being plunged into a pool of ice-cold water.
What happened during the Rite of Tranquility?
I was ordered to never speak of it. I cannot go against the Circle's wishes.
And now you're no longer a person.
My body is similar in form to yours, possessing an equal number of limbs, appendages, and internal organs. I perform the same physical functions. My mind is capable of higher thought processes. Am I to be denied personhood because I do not feel as you do?
There is something to argue for that, but we're all born with emotions, so to strip you of something that you originally had immediately seems like, well, it literally is taking something away, right? A person is more than just physical parts.
I have thoughts and memories. I remember my past, my childhood in the tower, and my apprenticeship. These experiences defined me. My lack of emotion simply adds to what is already there.
My statement was rude. I apologize.
I do not have the capacity to be offended. Still, I believe I am a person.
I should go now.
Very well. Goodbye.
How unsettling. For a non-tranquil talking to a tranquil, hard to see why they would want to voluntarily agree to be one. But maybe some people are that afraid of the harrowing, because you can die.
Good day to you.
Today, is there something
I'm sorry.
you need? You must speak to Owain. Today I shall be making more potions to send to the mages at Ostagar.
Did we get an entry for the Tranquils already? I know we've read this before. I just don't remember every single little thing. No. The Tranquils. Why do they even stick around?
Good day.
I guess I don't have a choice. Senior Enchanter Sweeney. It's a big place here. Lots of Tranquils. Lots of people.
Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met. Are you new to the Circle?
I'm a newly harrowed mage, but I've lived here all my life.
I'm sorry. There are so many of you, and I get confused. Not to mention, these old eyes are starting to go.
Everyone makes mistakes.
You're too kind. I'm old and about to fall apart. Nothing in the world can fix that.
Magic could.
Not any magic I'd be caught doing. Anyway, did you need something?
Limits of blood magic, we don't really know. I just wanted to talk.
I'm not good at talking. Too much chatter makes my head throb. So to obtain, turns out they were burning a hole.
What? Okay. Oh.
Ah, it's you again. Or at least I think it is. You all look the same to me.
Care to chat?
I'm not good at talking. Too much chatter makes my head throb. Don't you have lessons to get to? Shoo!
Okay, it played properly this time. That was weird.
Owain is in charge of the stockroom.
Lots of books. 4 schools. Oh, you learned this here. A section of books appears to be missing. Yeah, we've read these in the Fade. But you learn about it much earlier as a mage. As you should. Hello.
Do you need something? If not, step back. You're in my light.
Your light?
I'm trying to study. Have some consideration for a fellow mage.
Elf. Elf mage. All of these are rude, but let's not leave him alone. You're well spoken for an elf.
What does that mean? Are you saying elves cannot be educated, that we lack the capacity to learn?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
By now, elves and humans are equal in the Circle. I suppose it isn't entirely your fault. With so many elves living in alienages apart from humans, it's difficult for you to get a true idea of who we are. Ironically, many of us don't know who we are either.
So that's telling you that elves and humans are equal in the tower, but they're not equal outside. What do you mean?
Elves have lived under human rule for so long that much of our history and culture has been lost. As a mage, I have an opportunity to prove myself.
That sounds like a noble goal.
Thank you. But I should get back to my books.
Thank you for talking with me.
Good day.
Good day.
I'm sorry, but I am quite busy with my work right now.
Okay, I thought you were a kid. Because you seem like that chair is drowning you for some reason. Like it's so... Or the table is too high. It just doesn't seem right.
That's not likely. The Chantry would do something before it came to that.
They haven't done anything, and I've heard that the Equitarians are starting to soften a little on the libertarian position.
Sympathy for the position isn't the same as support. Yet. As far as I know, most Equitarians prefer to remain allied with the Loyalists. You can see why, don't you? Just think of what the Chantry would do if suddenly the circles were petitioning for more independence or even a split.
Won't be pretty.
Those short-sighted libertarians. They'll get their way and take us all down with them.
That's right, the Chantry had all these factions, depending on how they want to interact with the Chantry, basically. Neil, how come I feel like do I know that guy? I feel like his name is familiar. Right, that never really came up within the scope of the main story, though. It's more like background stuff. Just reading.
I think someone's here to speak to you, Senior Torren.
Don't I know you?
Hello, were you looking for something?
Who are you?
I'm Njal, a mage just like you. I've seen you around, haven't I? I must have.
I know you. I can't remember who you are, though. What were you talking to that other mage about?
Oh, the fraternities. Groups of mages with a common agenda. I think we should all be isolationists. Stay in some remote mountain town far away from the mundanes who hate us.
I agree.
I'd go hide alone in the wilds if I could. But you know they just brand me an apostate and hunt me down. There is no leaving the circle. It's till death do us part. Romantic, isn't it?
Apostate?
If you leave the circle, you become an apostate. And the punishment for leaving is death. Pretty grim, huh?
There must be mages who aren't part of a circle.
I've heard of hedge witches who've managed to survive on their own, eluding the circle for a lifetime.
Like Morrigan?
But if the Templars discover them, well, you know what happens. Then there are stories about the Dalish elf clans having great magic. But who knows what's truth and what's fiction when it comes to the Dalish?
I should get going.
Alright, have a good day.
O'Neill was in the Fade. He was the mouse that we saw in the Fade when we were not a mage, right? I think so.
Hello. Congratulations on your harrowing last night. Good work.
What were you talking about earlier?
The fraternities of the Enchanters. You probably haven't heard of them. It's best not to get tangled up in circle politics. More trouble than it's worth, really.
Tell me about the fraternities.
They're found in all circles throughout Thedas. Groups of enchanters who hold similar viewpoints, who band together to make their voices heard. The most influential fraternity are the Equitarians. They are moderates and believe in a code of conduct that all mages should adhere to. Then there are the Chantry apologists, the Loyalists. The Chantry says something and they follow it to the letter. The Lucrosians just want to make money, and the isolationists would like us all to be hermits and live on an island. Then, of course, there are the Libertarians. They want more power for the Circle, more autonomy.
Which do you belong to?
Well, if I had to, I'd say I was an equitarian, but I ducked out of the fray a long time ago. Most of the senior enchanters are equitarians. Irving, Wynne, Sweeney. Ulrid's a libertarian, and a loud one at that. Mages have enough opposition from the outside without tearing our circles apart with infighting. But what can you do?
Happens everywhere. Giving up doesn't help anyone.
An idealist, I see. Well, if you're going to change the world, you should get started immediately. Lots of world to cover.
Yeah, okay.
Still here?
Yeah, goodbye. Wynne. Wynne was mentioned. Irving was mentioned. Will we see Wynne? Why am I getting this? It literally doesn't matter.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't hear you come in. I'm sorry. I'm terribly busy right now. I have to prepare the room before the Grey Warden is done at his meeting with Irving.
Oh! What's a Grey Warden?
They are an order of brave and noble warriors, sworn to give their lives to defeat the Darkspawn. You know, I almost became a Grey Warden once.
Really?
There were several of us chosen, though the Grey Wardens only wanted one recruit. They only ever have one mage, you see.
Oh!
I think they thought I was the best candidate, but I was young and foolish, and I said I wasn't interested. They picked someone else instead, and that was that. I've regretted it ever since. Oh well, I should get back to my work.
Aren't the Grey Wardens, like, really thinning in numbers? Why would they say only one mage? Is it something to do with being scared about the whole demonic possession stuff? Could be.
Ah, there you are. You are to be moved out of the apprentices' dormitory, and these are to be your new quarters. The Tranquil will move your belongings this afternoon. Go on, make yourself comfortable.
Sweet, thanks. Can you get out of my room now then? Cool. This whole room is mine?
I shall do it.
Oh, there's another room here. The divisions are not super clear. This is somebody else's room.
Everyone's so happy for you.
That sounds so fake, but thank you.
I never thought you'd survive the harrowing. You got lucky, didn't you?
It was skill, lady. You're just jealous. What did that guy say, Cullen? Yeah, speaking of Cullen, something about the cleanest harrowing he's ever seen.
Greetings. I'm glad your harrowing went well.
Who are you?
I am Cullen. I was to strike the killing blow if you had become an abomination. I am glad you didn't.
But you would've if it was called for.
It is my duty. Some Templars I know discuss such things with glee. I don't share their enthusiasm. I try to serve the Maker first and foremost. As long as I am guided by his commandments, I cannot go wrong. Honestly, I've never seen an abomination, or been called on to slay one.
Weren't you the guy back in the Circle Tower debacle where you were like, we should kill all the mages? Wasn't that you? You don't know what an abomination looks like?
As I said, I've never seen one, but when someone becomes an abomination, something must happen. But what if it's not obvious? Could abominations be walking among us right now?
Oh god. You had best be on your guard then.
This is still new to me. Maybe one day I'll be as dedicated and driven as Knight Commander Gregor.
He is a very dedicated man, yes.
You must be busy. Perhaps we can talk another time. I hope you are well.
I am okay for now. I'm still alive. Cardinal rules of magic. Magic has limits. It's not all powerful. There's no way of traveling over great distances, or small ones. Something about the immutable nature of the physical world. So you can't just pop over to another place, we can't teleport. Well, then what was that thing that, the enemy that we saw in the last Denerim battle, that enchanter? That mage guy who was teleporting around by switching himself with the lesser shades. That was really cool. Similarly, even when you send your mind into the Fade, your body remains behind. Only once has this barrier been overcome. And reputedly, the spell required 2/3 of the lyrium in the Tevinter Imperium, as well as the lifeblood of several hundred slaves. The results were utterly disastrous. What do you mean? So, the barrier being broken means that somebody brought their body into the Fade? Wow! That's gotta be blood magic, right? Life is finite. A healer might bring someone back from the precipice of death, but if they're dead for good. Feel like we haven't read that one before.
Did you see that Grey Warden? I hear he's trying to recruit a mage for his order.
Oh, I hope it's me. How would they choose me though? I just became a mage. In that case, would you want a powerful mage as a Grey Warden or someone freshly new? Well, we have an answer already, but I just wonder how the decision happened, because there's so many mages here.
Ah, it's great to see you. It's always sad when an apprentice fails the harrowing.
Where's my party? Throw a party for me, please. Maleficarum.
I'd avoid Leora if I were you. She's been rather testy lately.
Why?
Who knows? I'm not going to ask her why she's irritable. Women hate those kind of questions. She won't even let us get extra supplies from the cavern stalls. Just keeps it locked up and pretends she hasn't heard us asking. I should get back to my experiments. I wouldn't want anything to blow up while I'm talking to you.
This lady right here?
Ah, this is infuriating. Another batch destroyed. Say, have you seen Owain? Is he in the stockroom?
Yes, I just spoke to him.
Oh, excellent. He wasn't there last I looked. I hope he still has some cinnabar lying around. When I asked last week, he said he was running out. And I know there's some in the caverns, but Leora just keeps that door locked and won't let any of us in there.
You mean that door in the wall?
Yes, that one. The tower's built right into the rocks that rise up from the lake. There's a system of caves in there which the Circle's used as storage space for centuries now. Even the basement was originally part of the cave system. It's just been made over with stone and plaster. Well, enough talk. I need to head to the stockroom to see if I can pry more supplies from Owain.
I don't think we were ever able to go inside that door before.
As you say.
So it's a cave behind it, huh? Oh, I don't have to talk to you.
Oh, it's you. I hear Irving's looking for you.
I'm sure we'll come back later. Learning how to craft stuff, that's probably part of mage training. What? Oh. Did we go in a loop? Yes, we did. Kind of. The Rite of Annulment, which is to kill all the mages. The Templars can kill all the mages. Yeah, we read that one.
Very well.
Founding of the Chantry.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed are the penitents who seek his return. Blessed is the prophetess, purified by flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition, so let it be. Oh, I didn't see you there. I recite the Maker's blessings every day. It brings me peace in troubled times.
I should not interrupt your meditations.
Oh, all right then. I should go. My mentor only allows a few minutes each day for religious contemplation.
Oh, whoa. I wanted to talk to you a bit more, but not... Oh, okay. That's not what I meant. But sure. Andraste, dude, if you start out as the... Oh my gosh, the Circle Tower has way too many things to read to begin with. If I just compare the Human Noble versus Human Mage, I think for a beginner, Human Mage is a lot more overwhelming. I would think so.
I heard about your harrowing. Congratulations. Andraste must have smiled upon you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Irving's looking for me, yet I'm dawdling all over. Oh. Is he here? Knight Commander Duncan?
Many have already gone to Ostagar. Wynne, Aldred, and most of the senior mages. We've committed enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship with the mages, Gregor? Or are you afraid to let the mages out from under Chantry supervision, where they can actually use their Maker-given powers?
How dare you suggest?
Gentlemen, please. Irving, someone is here to see you.
You sent for me?
Ah, if it isn't our new brother in the circle. Come, child.
This is...
Yes, this is he.
Well, Irving, you're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
Of course. Well, then, where was I? Oh, yes, this is Duncan of the Grey Wardens.
Pleased to meet you.
You've heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect.
No.
Duncan is recruiting mages to join the king's army at Ostagar.
Up until now, we haven't talked about the war at all, actually. Who are we fighting?
The Darkspawn threat grows in the south. We need all the help we can get.
What are Darkspawn?
They are twisted monsters that dwell underground where the sun's light cannot touch them. They have formed into a horde in the Korkari Wilds and threaten to invade north into the valley. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Duncan, you worry the poor lad with talk of blights and darkspawn. This is a happy day for him.
We live in troubled times, my friend.
We should seize moments of levity, especially in troubled times. The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are officially a mage within the circle of Magi.
What does that mean? My phylactery sent to Denerim? My phylactery?
You may not remember, but blood was taken from you when you first came to us. This blood is preserved within a phylactery.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices. The gift of magic is looked upon with suspicion and fear. We must prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly. You have done this. I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the Circle's insignia. Wear them proudly, for you have earned them.
I am glad to be a part of the Circle. Thank you.
It goes without saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing with those who have not undergone the rite. Now then, take your time to rest, or study in the library. The day is yours.
Can I leave the tower?
Not yet. Remember, the tower's walls protect us as much as they protect others from us.
I will return to my quarters.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, child?
It's so funny they call me a child, but I'm just as bearded as him. It's just that my beard is not as white. We look really similar, actually. It would be my pleasure.
The guest quarters are on the east side of this floor, close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with Gregor.
Hello, Duncan.
Don't dawdle.
Thank you for walking with me. I'm glad for the company.
I wanted to talk to you a little more.
Yes? What about?
What do Grey Wardens do?
Our duty is to battle Darkspawn wherever they appear. We are elves, humans, and dwarves united by this common purpose.
Have there been many darkspawn attacks?
A horde has formed within the Korkari Wilds in the south. If they are not stopped, they will strike north into the valley. We Grey Wardens believe that an archdemon is leading the horde.
Archdemon?
Darkspawn do attack the surface in ragtag bands, but archdemons are capable of rallying the darkspawn, turning them into an unstoppable force. A horde of darkspawn, a veritable army. It is dire news indeed. I fear this is what we will have to face.
I thought the darkspawn were destroyed in the last blight.
We can't seem to eradicate them completely. Somehow they always come back.
What's gonna happen? Because according to what we know, there are 7 old god dragons. If we kill all of them, does that mean the blight will be over for real? It's all speculation though, isn't it? 7 dragons. And the king is mustering an army to beat back this threat?
Yes, perhaps it will be enough if we play our cards right.
I've heard about darkspawn sightings, but an entire horde.
They usually move around in small groups, but there are always more of them, lurking underground, biding their time.
Why were Irving and Gregor arguing about the war?
It is not my place to comment.
Please, I'd like to know.
As I said, it is not my place.
My persuasion's not high enough. You can tell me about the Grey Wardens, can't you?
Our duty is to battle darkspawn wherever they appear. We are elves, humans, and dwarves united by this common purpose.
Oh, okay.
Yes, let's.
Primer on the darkspawn?
Nothing to see here.
Okay, Duncan, let's take you back to your room. To the right of the library, did Irving say? Well, first of all, which one is the library? There are so many books everywhere. Oh, we can cut through here. Actually, if we look at the map, yeah, there we go. It's this one?
Thank you for escorting me.
You're welcome.
Is there something else I can do for you?
How many mages have joined the king's army?
When the king sent out the call, the Circle of Ferelden sent only 7 mages to Ostagar. I asked King Kaelin's permission to come and seek a greater commitment from the Circle.
The guy earlier said one Grey Warden mage, and then you're talking about mages overall, not just Grey Wardens. 7 is quite a few.
I hope to place a mage or 2 within every contingent. I cannot do with just 7. Mages will make all the difference in this battle. The Darkspawn have their own magic, and our resources must exceed theirs.
Not even just within the gameplay combat, but mages are what changes the tide of the war. Do you think I could join the army?
I don't know. Do you?
Yes, I think I could help.
Then perhaps I shall speak to Irving about this later. Darkspawn are a greater threat than blood mages, even abominations. It takes decades for the world to recover from a blight. I wish the Chantry could see that. We must stop at nothing to defeat the Darkspawn. Listen to me. An old man's rantings can't be very interesting.
I learned much from what you said.
You are too kind.
Can you tell me more about the Grey Wardens and the Darkspawn?
Certainly. I am intimately familiar with these subjects after all.
Have there been many Darkspawn attacks?
A horde has formed.
No, it's the same stuff.
We Grey Wardens believe that a horde of Darkspawn, a veritable army. It is dire news indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, perhaps it will be enough if we... They usually move. We can't seem to... Of course.
I want to talk about the other stuff.
Is there something else I can do for you?
What's happening outside the tower?
I imagine you don't leave very often, do you?
I've never left. At all. Ever. Apprentices are not allowed to leave.
I am not a good source of news, I fear. I am preoccupied with the Darkspawn incursion.
Have you ever seen anyone use blood magic?
Once, in my youth, just after I joined the Grey Wardens, I was traveling with my mentor. We encountered a group of Templars hunting a blood mage. They were quite far away, so I cannot be sure of what I saw. He forced some of the Templars to turn on their fellows. It was dreadful to behold. He would have escaped had he not overlooked one Templar who snuck up behind him and cleaved his head in two.
Let's be a little bit careful here. But you know what? Why don't we push it a little bit? I wish I had that power.
Be careful what you wish for. Power is treacherous. I've seen many people, great leaders, consumed by it.
Do you know anything about the Tranquil?
The mages whose connection to the Fade has been severed? Why do you ask?
Why am I asking an outsider about something within my own place? I am curious as to what non-mages think of it.
It keeps them and those around them safe. Perhaps the sacrifice is worthwhile. I cannot say.
I should take my leave now.
Do not let me keep you.
Sorry for disturbing you. Wow, you have a nice big room. Well, enjoy your stay. Jowen?
Very well. I'm glad I caught up to you. Are you done talking with Irving?
I think I am for now.
I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we discussed this morning?
Why are you whispering? It looks very suspicious.
Shh! I just want to make sure we're not overheard. We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here.
You're starting to worry me, Jowen.
I've been troubled. I'll explain. Come with me, please.
Clearly, he's the one doing blood magic. You can tell even without knowing later that he's the blood mage.
We should be safe here.
You realize there's a priest standing right here?
Not a priest. I am merely an initiate.
Who are you?
A few months ago, I told you that I met a girl. This is Lily.
An initiate? That's forbidden.
So you can see why we wish to keep it a secret.
Lily's been given to the Chantry. She's not allowed to have relations with men.
Oh.
If anyone finds out, we'll both be in trouble.
That's what you meant by you met a girl? Did you bring me here just to talk about your affair?
I wish that was the only thing I needed to talk about. Remember I said that I didn't think they wanted to give me my harrowing? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil. They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily. All gone.
That's a really good point, because when you take away people's emotions like that, yes, you're taking away their ability to get possessed. But what about stuff like family? But I imagine most mages here, all the apprentices, don't really have ties with the outside world anymore. But they should. Well, yeah, they should. Like Arl Eamon's son, Connor, if he gets sent here, his dad is still Arl Eamon. Man, if Connor became a Tranquil, I feel like Arl Eamon and Isolde would have something to say about that. That's okay, that's also true though. If you can't feel, then you can't feel sad about it. But if you can't feel, then you can't feel sad about it.
That makes it so much worse, doesn't it? Not knowing how much you have lost.
They'll extinguish my humanity. I'll just be a husk, breathing and existing, but not truly living.
Because they deemed him too powerful, even at this stage? That is cruel. How did you find out about this?
I saw the document on Gregor's table. It authorized the right on Jowen, and Irving had signed it.
Why would they do this to you?
There's a rumor about me. People think I'm a blood mage. They think that making me a circle mage will endanger everyone.
What if he became a blood mage because everyone thinks he's a blood mage? Oh. And are they right about that?
Of course not. But it's not safe here for me anymore. I need to escape. I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you what we intend.
At this point, he really was just a normal guy. He wasn't a blood mage yet. I'm assuming Jiawen's like my best friend, so okay, I'll help. You have my word, Lily.
Thank you. We will never forget this.
So what do you intend to do?
I can get us into the repository, but there is a problem. There are 2 locks on the phylactery chamber door. The first enchanter and knight commander each hold 1 key. But it is just a door. There is power enough in this place to destroy all of Ferelden. What's a door to mages?
What if it's a magical door?
We have no choice. We cannot get our hands on both keys. I once saw a rod of fire melt through a lock. You could get one from the stockroom, but Owain doesn't release such things to apprentices.
I'm not an apprentice. I'll go to the stockroom and retrieve this rod.
We should stay here. 1 mage at the stockroom will attract less attention than a mage, an apprentice, and an initiate.
So I have to do all the dirty work?
I'd go with you, but it would look suspicious.
Good luck. Our prayers go with you.
Wow. Okay, Jiawen. Oh, they're tranquil. That is really, like, this whole, everything surrounding the mages is so... There's nothing they can do about it. And yet, man, they never asked for any of this. They have incredible powers of concentration. They're good at working with lyrium or something, right? I kind of remember that. Owain? Oh, that's not where Owain is. Maybe I should push up my persuasion a little bit, just in case if I get another... Well, I don't see any persuasion here. Winter's Grasp? Okay, sure. Hello, Owain?
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
I need a rod of fire.
Rods of fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item?
I want to break down a door, duh. I need the rod for my research into burning things.
Here is the form, Request for Rod of Fire. Have it signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a rod to you once I have the signed form.
Why can't you give it to me now?
It is procedure. I need a senior mage's authorization to release an item. Thank you.
Damn you. Well, there's multiple senior enchanters around here. What about that cranky lady? I don't know what the chances of the cranky lady helping me are. Probably not high, but she is around. There's quite a few senior enchanters. Oh, Irving. You have more for me? Oh, Irving is a senior enchanter. Wait, but he's not gonna help me? What the hell? He's gonna get so mad? Do it.
I trust you saw Duncan back to his quarters?
Of course, First Enchanter.
I'm glad you met him. He's a most honorable man.
I agree. It was my privilege to have met him.
Grey Wardens are peerless warriors who sacrifice all for our sakes. We can learn much from them. Now, did you need something?
Ooh. Why do you have books on blood magic on your desk?
I've removed them from the library. I was advised it might be unwise to leave them where any apprentice may read them. They will be put away somewhere very safe. Now, is there anything else?
When is Jiawen going through the harrowing?
When he is ready.
Jiawen fears he's going to be made tranquil.
And how does he know this? I suppose the young initiate he dallies about with revealed it to him.
They know.
You think I didn't know? I did not become first enchanter by keeping my eyes and ears shut.
Why are you doing this to Jowen?
Gregor says he has proof and eyewitness testimony that Jowen has been practicing blood magic. I cannot say more.
Oh, he lied to me then.
Things might be different, but the Chantry, I'm sorry, child. This rite of tranquility will happen.
So even he recognizes that becoming a tranquil is not a fun thing. He's like, I'm sorry, this is a bad thing. Should I tell Irving and rat on my best friend? My supposed best friend? No. Let's stick with him. Gregor must be making it up. He hates all mages.
Let us not speak ill of my colleague. Our colleague. You know little of this, and I ask you to hold your tongue.
You know this is wrong. I have nothing more to say.
Perhaps one day you will see it from my side.
Well, being a first enchanter means that you have to manage all the politics and stuff. Oh, he's still...
You have returned. Does something require my attention?
No. No. Let's ask another senior enchanter. We're not gonna ask the first enchanter himself? That's insane. Yeah, we can ask the cranky lady. Because she's so willing to help us, right? Oh, is she here? Yes, she is.
Yes?
Who are you?
Senior Enchanter Leora, in charge of the Circle's laboratory. Is there something you want?
Why aren't you letting anyone into the cavern stores?
There are just things in there that I would prefer to keep safe.
What things?
Sensitive magical materials and substances, of course. I am in the midst of stock-taking, checking inventory, and I can't let anyone in there in case they mess things up. Yes.
Okay, we find out what's going on in there, we blackmail her, she signs our form. How long is that supposed to take then?
Quite a while. Don't wait up.
So why are you out here and not in there?
Because I am taking a break. I hate the musty smell of caves, and Look, I'll tell you the truth. Just keep it to yourself. There is an infestation of spiders in the caves. I don't know how they got in there, but it's probably my fault. I was promoted to senior enchanter less than a fortnight ago, and I don't want anyone to find out. They'll think I'm incompetent.
If it's true, then you are incompetent. If you sign this form, I'll deal with the spiders.
You need a rod of fire. Interesting. Well, your proposal sounds fair. Clear out the storerooms and I will sign your form.
Alright, I'll do it.
Wonderful. Here is the key. Oh, and be careful in there. I'd really like to keep the damage done to the Circle's property to a minimum.
Yeah, we're good. Now we get to find out what's inside. A cave? Big cave. How do they get spiders in here anyway? Actually, it's a cave. Spiders being in a cave is totally normal, isn't it? Do we have to care about it that much? Because these are gigantic blight spiders. Not the small ones. Yeah, let's remember that spiders normally aren't that size. Holy god, why does... Oh my god, that gets me every single time. These stupid spiders are so... My entire body just convulsed, okay? That's how bad that was. Oh. Nasty. You're gonna come from the sky. I'm gonna zoom out. I don't want to hear this. Coming from... Oh, hello.
As you say, it shall be done.
Blocked?
Foolish! No!
Good thing I got Winter's Grasp. That makes things a lot easier. Ugh. How big are these storerooms? Is this the end? Do spiders bleed like that? Spiders bleed blood? These storerooms. Oh, I didn't get to use any of my shimmering orbs, and they all went away already. Nice try.
Beast is this? I shall do it.
The flame isn't that great.
Most excellent.
Maybe for multiple enemies.
Very well.
Is there someone behind me? Yes, there is. There's a.
No glory in bloodshed.
Gross.
As you say.
Did I get either of them? Didn't seem like it.
As you say.
Fade Striders. Fade Striders. +1 magic. How big are these storerooms? My god, wait. Hold up. This is a dead end? Okay. We're almost done. Comparatively, back in the Kuzlin High Ever Castle, we only had to fight the... what was it? The rats in the kitchen or something?
I shall do it.
Oh, I should have gone the poison one first. Shoot. Uh-oh. They're really owning me. No! Get this one!
Best be wary. It is begun.
Get away from me! Look, I just need y'all to go away so I can get the form signed. And then Jalwyn's escape somehow will lead to me becoming Grey Warden, I suppose. Somehow. I got you.
Quickly, we must fight.
Gross.
By the Maker.
Gross and loud. Worst combination. You killed all the spiders. Now she can stop being cranky. That's good. Let's get out of here. Wow, surprisingly, I mean, physically, this space... Because the circle tower, when we look at it from the outside, it's like a tower, but then there's this giant cave attached to it. I know they mentioned it was built on the rock that attaches to the tower and all that, but still.
You're back. Are the spiders gone?
Yes. I've dealt with your infestation.
Oh, wonderful. You're a lifesaver. Now, where was that form you wanted me to sign?
Here it is.
Right. There you go. How's that?
Excellent. Thank you.
It was a pleasure. You'll go far in the circle, I bet.
So we have definitive proof that this lady actually is incompetent? Because she's gonna get into a lot of trouble for signing this form. I'm gonna get into a lot of trouble for signing this form, but she clearly is also incompetent by not verifying anything of what she's doing. Oh, there was another one here too. Senior Enchanter. But this one's more fun, right? Maybe there are different ways to get this form signed.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
Here's a signed form for the Rod of Fire.
Everything looks to be in order. Here is the rod you requested.
Fantastic. Jowen, I went through hell for this. Better appreciate it. This way? Wait. How come it's still telling me to talk to Irving? You know what? Maybe I should tell him that Jawen's planning on leaving. I'll see. I saved here, so just in case. Maybe I'll make a hard save.
You have returned. Does something require my attention? And how do you think I didn't know? I did not become first enchanter by keeping my eyes and ears shut.
Then you must know that Jawen plans to escape the circle.
Oh, interesting. What more do you know?
But I don't want to rat out my friend. Will telling you earn me a reward?
Your loyalty to the circle is obvious. Tell me what you know, and your candor will not be forgotten.
Oh, I don't know about this. Okay, don't talk about the phylactery then. Alright, Jawen and Lily want to escape the circle.
Yes, she must be helping him. She would know more about the repository than he would.
Ah.
Do you know anything else?
Damn, I don't know about this. I don't actually want to tell him about the plan. I just came here because his icon was lit up. Well, I suppose I've committed. I'm a terrible friend. I gotta save my own hide. That guy's a blood mage. He wasn't exactly... If Gregor is right about him using blood magic with eyewitnesses, then Jawen was lying to me. Should I rat it out Lily instead of talking about the phylactery? That was a trade-off. I don't know anything else. No, I came directly to you.
I suspected Lily would tell him of the impending rite if she found out. But I never expected they would have the gall to break into the repository.
What will you do with Jawen?
Reporting him to Gregor and the Templars will accomplish nothing beyond what's already planned. If the Circle must punish one of its own, I will see the Chantry done the same courtesy. Lily will not walk free while my apprentice suffers.
Yeah, whoa, that's a bit vindicative, don't you think? Lily is just trying to save the man she loves.
She is also breaking every vow she ever took.
Including the forbidden fruit stuff? What are you getting at?
If we mention her involvement, the Chantry will say that she was framed. No, she must be caught in the act.
You're using Lily to get back at the Chantry?
If you want to survive, you must learn the rules and realize that sometimes sacrifices are necessary. Jawen will become tranquil, but Lily must also face the consequences of her actions. How did you learn of their plan? Do they trust you?
I don't like ratting Jawen and Lily out from like, he's my supposed headcanon best friend perspective, but doing so, let us see an interesting side here of the Chantry, the delicate relationship between the Chantry and the Circle. I feel like I've already given so much information though. If I back out now, it's kind of like pointless. Well, we can try it. Yes, they trust me, and that's why I won't betray them.
You felt comfortable enough to bring this to me. Do not shy from your duty now.
It's beyond the call of duty. What's in it for me?
No charge from me is beyond your duty to this Circle Mage. You must obey this order.
I'm not comfortable deceiving them.
You felt comfortable enough to bring this to me. Do not shy from your duty now.
Oh, wow. I will do as you ask.
Go. Convince them you will risk all for their cause. I will be outside the repository with a contingent of Templars. Let them see the mischief into which their initiate led our student. Perform well, and your dedication will be rewarded.
Oh, I feel so dirty. But I suspect even if I didn't tell him, they know already. They just didn't know about the escape plan. So they can probably extrapolate from that by simply observing them a bit. Whoa, then this makes this betrayal makes us seeing Jowen later, after he poisoned Arl Eamon, a lot more spicy, huh?
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous.
I need to talk to you about something, Jowen.
Really? What?
The rumor about you being a blood mage isn't true, is it?
Of course not. I never use blood magic. I've been sneaking around to meet Lily in secret. Maybe others have seen me and assumed I must be doing something forbidden. I suppose we are, but they think it's blood magic, and it isn't.
I don't know if he's lying or not. Then let's just tell them the truth.
I've thought about it, but it will only make things worse. Lily will be punished. I can't do that to her. Maybe if it were just Irving, he'd spare me. But he has to keep the peace between the Circle and the Chantry. If he stirs up too much trouble, they might replace him. They could wipe out the entire Circle if they wanted. The Chantry abhors blood magic. That's why they're willing to pay attention to this stupid rumor.
Are you sure they're going to make you tranquil?
Lily wouldn't jest about something like this.
I saw it plain as day. There was no mistake. And Gregor believes he does the Maker's work, keeping the mages in check.
How did you meet Lily?
She was saying the chant of light in the chapel one night while I was walking past. I've heard that chant many times, but I never realized how beautiful the words were until then. I'll never forget that night.
Wait, that lady that I walked past earlier, she could have been my future wife? Damn it. Do you know where your family is?
No, and I don't care. Why?
I don't believe you've ever talked about your family.
I don't really want to think about them. I came here a year or so before you did. I must have been 5 or 6 years old.
Oh,
Mother
wow.
stopped talking to me after I showed signs of magical ability. She wouldn't even look at me. She'd mutter under her breath that I was a demon child and an abomination in the Maker's sight.
But I can't imagine that all parents view their children that way, their mage children. But most do. Most? At least some do. That's cruel.
Mother could be cruel, especially if you got on her bad side, which was easy to do. She'd fight with my father, saying that she didn't want that thing, meaning me, in her house. Guess that's what drove him to leave me at the village chantry. I suppose it's just as well. It's the past.
Man, being a mage really sucks. Let's move on to other things.
Are you ready to go?
I have the Rod of Fire.
That was quick.
To the repository, then. Freedom awaits.
Okay. I'm sorry, lovebirds. I don't think this is gonna end the way you want it to. Where is the repository? Where is the repository? Catch the escape artists in action. The basement of the tower. Ah, now we go. Well... okay then. No, I think the difference between telling Irving or not is really if we get a reward or not. And show our loyalty to the circle, but they're gonna get caught either way. But we know that they managed to escape. At least Jowen does. Not sure about Lily.
Thank you for your help. Freedom is so close, I can almost taste it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm so nervous things will go wrong.
Everything happens for a reason.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Well, let's just concentrate on what we're doing. I'm so nervous things will go wrong.
What will you do after you escape?
Lily and I will get married somewhere. Away from the Circle and its rules.
Perhaps on the outskirts of Ferelden.
Or in Orlais. Just far from here. We'll live a quiet life. Away from magic. Maybe we can buy a farm one day.
What if you become an abomination after you escape?
I won't do any magic or come into contact with lyrium. I'll stay far away from anything magical. I know I'm strong enough to fight off the demons if it comes to that.
And I will pray every day to Andraste to protect us.
Well, let's just concentrate on what we're doing.
We don't have a clear indication of whether Jowen actually started practicing blood magic at this point, but I would have to assume yes, because we know that later he does become a blood mage. So at some point it started. He's just saying that so that I would help him. Which is upsetting. But it is what it is, I suppose. But he's even willing to cast away magic to marry Lily. To marry her in the countryside is what he says. I don't know, I still feel kind of bad.
The Chantry calls this entrance the Victim's Door. It is built of 277 planks, one for each original Templar. It is a reminder of all the dangers those cursed with magic pose.
How do you know this?
Initiates must learn the Circle's history if they are to work with Templars and mages.
But how do we get past it?
The doors can be opened only by a Templar and a mage entering together. The Chantry provides the password which primes the ward, and the mage touches it with mana to release it.
So what must I do?
First, the password. Sword of the Maker, Tears of the Fade.
I heard something.
The password only primes the door. Now it must feel the touch of mana. Any spell will do, but hurry.
I'm so much older than Jowen. Oh! Alright.
Do you have the rod with you? Melt the locks off.
You use the rods on the locks, but nothing happens.
What's the matter? Why isn't it working?
Try it again? This wouldn't have worked anyway.
Lily, something's not right. I can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
These wards carved into the stone. This must be the Templars' work. They negate any magic cast within this area. I should have guessed. Why would Gregor and Irving use simple keys for such a door? Because magical keys don't work. How do you keep mages away from something? Make their powers completely worthless. That's it then. We're finished. We can't get in.
There must be another entrance.
You mean through that door?
That door probably leads to another part of the repository. What are the chances of there being another entrance?
Do we have a choice?
No. I'll take any chance I can get.
We can't get into the chamber the way we planned, but we're not about to give up. We can see where this door leads, but I don't think it'll be easy. It looks locked for one.
The rod will work on those locks, shouldn't it?
Yes. Let's hope they haven't warded that door as well.
Let's hurry. We've wasted enough time.
It's like maximum security prison here.
I'm not giving up. We've come too far.
Suspicious of this suit of armor. It's wood!
Oh, that's not good.
Oh! You are suspicious!
It has begun. I shall do it. Quickly, we must fight!
Oh my gosh, why? Jowen, you're a mage too. Get a staff somewhere. Do you need a staff? I can give you a staff. Jowen. Here you go. And then Lily, I can give you a dagger if you want. You can have a mace. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is like
enemies ahead.
Prison Break. Help, please. Are you guys helping?
As you say. Oh, you're such a pest! Good, another down.
It's like a whole library in here?
Very well.
Sentinel. What is this? Like magically enhanced... Enchanted? Magically enchanted suits of armor? Are there actually people inside? I don't think so. Because otherwise they'd be standing here forever, not doing anything.
Very well.
Which is kind of like what the Templars do at the front door, but hey.
I shall do it. Very well.
Oh, shoot, I didn't get the other guy. Ow. Well, we're doing fine somehow. Skills. Can I do nothing? It's fine. It's fine, it's all fine. Quick spells? Lightning? Sure. Robed Sentinel. There we go. Get the mage.
These things are not of the Maker.
Lily. Oh, sorry, Lily. I just completely forgot about friendly fire being a thing.
Now we do battle.
Why can't they leave us alone?
Because we're breaking into their premises. Thief Stalker? What the heck? Ranked creatures, there's a yellow one. Oh, I got stunned! Whoa, look at Lily go.
Very well.
Am I gonna be okay? I'm like dying. Why are there deep stalkers here? In a basement? Can I heal up before I keep walking?
I shall do it.
Oh. I guess maybe they were supposed to be in the cages, but they got out? This seems like a strange... Wait, no one's maintaining this place. What the heck? The stuff is all tattered and broken.
He's approaching. It has begun. I shall do it.
Oh, I didn't see the robed one. Shoot. Oh, guys, come!
Have you no concern for your own existence?
You guys are really leaving me to die here, aren't you? I don't care about those amulets. How big is this place? Oh, it's gigantic. What the heck? Oh, I feel like if they have this kind of security, they must have some system telling them that, hey, the Sentinels have been activated. I mean, even if they didn't already know before. Because I kind of feel bad for betraying them, but I'm just saying that probably even if I didn't do that, it would still not go well. But I'm hoping later on, Irving won't be like, hey, good job, Dalen, thank you for helping me catch Jowen right in front of him. Will Jowen find out I betrayed him? Is what I'm a little bit interested in. If he does find out, then later on, our reunion would be so spicy. But if he doesn't find out, then... I can't see him not finding out. Because him finding out would make so much more drama.
As you say. It shall be done.
Okay.
It has begun.
Here we go. Come on, guys.
Quickly, we must fight.
Watch my back,
Very
please.
Well.
We're good, we're
It
good.
has begun.
Somehow.
We'll need another way into the phylactery chamber. Let's explore the repository.
Promising.
As you say.
Blackened heartwood staff. Better than what I have right now.
There's something odd about that statue.
I don't like it. It's creepy.
Yes, I'd have to agree with you on that.
Greetings.
Whoa!
Maker's breath, did it just say something?
I am the essence and spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and advisor to Archon Valerius. Prophecy my crime, cursed to stone for foretelling the fall of my lord's house.
Archon Valerius?
I'm not sure. The Archons were the lords of the Imperium.
Forever shall you stand on the threshold of my proud fortress, he said, and tell your lies to all who pass. But my lord found death at the hands of his enemies, and his once proud fortress crumbled to dust, as I foretold.
A Tevinter statue! Don't listen to it. The Tevinter lords dabbled in many forbidden arts. This is a wicked thing.
How did they do this? Is she still alive?
Weep not for me, child. Stone they made me, and stone I am, eternal and unfeeling. And I shall endure till the Maker returns to light their fires again.
The phylactery is not the only thing in this basement here. Do you need help?
No help can be given me, for this is my doom and my destiny.
Ambiguous rubbish, it could mean anything. I can do it too. The sun grows dark, but lo, here comes the dawn.
Stop talking to it. Please, both of you.
She's scared. Yes, we have much to do.
Come on, Jowan, let's go.
Bizarre, though. Bizarre.
Wow, that old wall's about to come down any moment.
Oh god, what now?
What do you think this does?
Bark?
Why does the Circle keep so many Tevinter artifacts in storage?
It's history, Lily. And it's fascinating.
How can you say that after the statue? My gosh. I can't imagine what this does, though.
I've seen pictures of things like this. They amplify any spell cast into them. I bet we could use this to break into the phylactery chamber.
I doubt we can move it to the door.
See where the mortar might be decaying behind that bookcase? Let's take a closer look.
Tevinter stuff. This entire room. Tevinter stuff is not really... in the alienage. Yeah, that was the only point where we had come into contact with Tevinter mages.
It should be pretty easy to get this out of the way.
But otherwise, it's a bit of a mystery, and just judging by this one room here, they have a lot of stuff going on. You'll have to help me then.
I can't
I'm
do
sorry.
it on my own. You have to help me. If we work together, we can shift it. Come on.
I clicked on the wrong one.
Now we just need to find a way to get through this wall. Use this with the rod. I'm sure it'll work. Hurry, the clock's ticking.
Well, that worked.
This is the phylactery chamber. It worked.
Okay.
We must find Jowan's phylactery, quickly.
The way we're doing this, we're permanently breaking stuff. I'm so screwed. Even if they actually do escape, I'm so screwed. It's a pity they've taken mine to Denerim.
Would you destroy yours too if it were here?
Of course. I could escape with you.
You still can. I don't think they'd be able to catch you once you're out of here. You'd know how to evade them. You're clever, not like me.
Let's just find my phylactery.
I kinda have to leave with you, considering how I'm screwed.
He's approaching.
If I don't.
As you say.
Ooh, that guy's
very well.
tough.
It shall be done.
I didn't get them both.
I shall do it. Now we do battle.
Lily, I'm gonna get you.
Let's go!
It has begun.
Alright, we're good.
I'm sorry I was not able to see the end of it.
It's okay, we're fine for now. We're fine. There are multiple... Oh, Jowen's phylactery. Wow, this place. You see Jowen's phylactery in the corner of this case.
That's my phylactery! You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile. So easy just to be rid of it. To end its hold over me.
That's why they had trouble finding him.
And I am free.
It doesn't mean you can't be caught by traditional means, like people actually just tracking you though. It just means they can't use magic to track you down, I think. Let's not say anything. I expected a larger room and many more phylacteries. Yeah, that's weird. Why was this just here? Because it's a trap.
Only apprentice phylacteries are stored in the Circle Tower. This tiny room could not hold the phylacteries of every mage who has passed through the tower doors.
Come on, you two. We're done here and we should leave.
Then let us move on.
I do not want to stay here a moment longer.
I'm not letting him know. What's the point of letting him know? There is no point. He'll have what's coming to him sooner or later.
Very well.
Ooh. Damn, we haven't been closing the doors!
As you say.
Now they'll know for sure. We've been here. Close the doors. Oh boy.
We did it! I can't believe it! Thank you. Shh. We could never have...
So what you said was true, Irving.
This looks bad.
Gregor.
An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood mage, then. You were right, Irving. The initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the Circle.
It's not his fault. This was my idea.
He is here under my orders, Gregor.
Oh God!
I take full responsibility for his actions.
Irving!
You led us into a trap?
If Irving had just shut up there, I would have been okay. I would have gone away with it. I'm sorry. I had no choice.
Don't you dare speak to me.
Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this blood mage to death. And this initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
The mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
Oh! There's our proof. Oh!
By the Maker. Blood magic. How could you? You said you never...
I admit, I dabbled. I thought it would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Jowen. It corrupts people, changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage.
Ooh.
Stay away from me.
Are you all right? Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. But to overcome so many, I never thought him capable of such power.
Jowen said he wasn't a blood mage.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down.
He can't have gone far. You could still capture him.
Believe me, we will use our every resource. Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
Lily didn't know Jawan was a blood mage.
Save your breath. I can speak for myself. Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you were in a repository full of magics that are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository?
Oh, the staff? You can have it back if you want. Yeah, Lily is pretty religious, so she couldn't be with a blood mage. Jawan, aw, man, kind of feel bad for them both. Yes, the staff, and you can have it back if you like.
Huh. Some honesty, at last. But your antics have made a mockery of this circle. What are we to do with you?
I had no idea he was a blood mage.
As I said, he was working under my orders.
And this improves the situation? The phylactery chamber is forbidden to all save you and me.
I had my reasons.
You're not all-knowing, Irving. You don't know how much influence the blood mage might have had. How are we to deal with this?
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like him to join the Warden ranks.
What? You've promised him a new Grey Warden?
He has served the Circle well. He would make an excellent Grey Warden.
We look for dedication in our recruits. Fighting the Darkspawn requires such dedication, often at the expense of all else.
I object. You say he operated under your instructions, Irving, but I do not trust him. I must investigate this issue, and I will not release this mage to the Grey Warden.
You have authority for that? If the Grey Wardens will have me, I will gladly go.
Rhaegar, mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for his actions.
This mage does not deserve a place in the Order.
Why? Do we not reward service? This mage has served the Circle well. You have an opportunity few even dream of. Do not squander it.
They're upset because they view this as a reward. I was thinking this was a punishment. I'm being punished because I made this severe error here, because I broke into the phylactery place. And now I'm being demoted from mage to Grey Warden. But Grey Wardens are highly respected, so no, it's not a demotion. A lateral movement, at worst. What lies in store for me?
We must make our way to Ostagar, where the King's army is camped. You will be initiated there. I will explain more when the time comes.
Thank you for everything, First Enchanter.
Come. Your new life awaits.
Well, at least my parents didn't die. Do I even have parents? There you go. There is the mage origin. Interesting. I think the beginning was a little bit rough, the beginning part in the Fade, because they threw so many terms at you, and I can imagine myself being... Oh my god, the amount of codex entries we got in the tower it was quite intense as well. Holy crap, look, that was the one beginning section and we already got 20 entries. We got half the entries of the entire game for magic and religion. So that's, yeah. Damn. But I did like the more intimate, shorter story with Lily and Jawan, and to know that we see him again later on, him knowing that I was the one who betrayed him, there's some drama there. Yeah. Yeah, I liked it by the end. It was less dramatic. No, not me running away from a castle where everybody in my family is dying and all that, but it almost felt like Jowen was the main character, really. Because he's the one that stuff is revolving around and I'm just the person that's helping. That's all. Interesting, interesting. I feel like we got a little bit more clarity around the mages too, so that's cool. When we come back, we will move on to the next origin.